everybody, and welcome to Hot and Rich, a show about celebrities. I'm your host, Cait Raft. It's Wednesday, August 19th, 2020. How's everybody doing?
I'm fine.
Good. That's the voice of Jack Allison.
That's me.
Our producer, my husband.
The audio's all messed up.
He's worried about the tech of the show. But you know what? He's passionate about tech, and that's why he's the producer.
Oh, I love the damn stuff.
He loves the damn stuff. And you know what? I don't, so I'm glad I have you. I'm wearing a scarf, and it's honestly quite too hot for the scarf. It's a bit warm. Twist on a scarf.
A little too warm.
It is fall, actually. I shouldn't say it's summer. Speaking of tech, I just electrocuted my butt.
Excuse me?
I electrocuted my fucking butt before the show.
Excuse me?
I sat on my headphone cable, which is plugged into, I don't know, some powerful stuff, and it jolted my ass.
Gave you a little jolt.
On my bare ass.
Oh, on your bare?
Yes, I sat on it with my bare ass. Like, I mean, I'm wearing, like, underwear, but, like, not the kind that doesn't cover the ass.
Right.
You know?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's called a thong.
Mm-hmm.
Ever heard of it? I love this scarf, though, but I do have to take it off. It was a gift to me. Shout out to Yokohama Bunny. But it's just simply too hot. I'll have to save this for when it becomes deep fall. Or maybe I'll tie it around a purse. Be really chic about it. Isn't it cute? Okay. Whew, I'm discombobulated from electrocuting my ass. To be honest.
That'll happen.
Have you ever electrocuted your butt? Have you ever jolted the behind? Have you ever sparked the arse?
Me? No, I'm not, Elmer Fudd, so that's never happened to me.
It was very uncomfortable. Painful. Painful. Whew, thanks everybody for giving me the day off on Monday. I had some nice, relaxing 3-day weekend stuff going on. It was nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I had a nice, relaxing 3-day weekend. It was nice. You know, sometimes when you do a podcast that no one asked you to do, that you get paid for, but is it more than minimum wage?
You could do the math.
No.
But you don't want to.
Is it even minimum wage?
You can do the math, but you don't want to.
Far below.
You don't want to.
It's far. I could do the math. I could crunch the numbers. Whoo boy, I'm violating my own labor laws with the amount of work I'm putting into the show.
Don't put up an OSHA poster.
I know. Well, we are launching a Patreon soon, so hopefully that'll, get excited for that. Get excited for me to start making a living from this podcast. If people sign up for it, which you don't have to. It's totally optional. The podcast isn't going anywhere, baby. I've got plans. We're moving on up in the world, okay? We're going to have a Patreon soon.
Wow.
I was up last night just thinking about the word Patreon.
Well,
before I went
don't
to
know
bed.
how useful that is.
Why?
Just to think about the word.
Don't police my
Patreon.
night thoughts.
Okay, you're in.
Night thought cop.
Sorry for policing your night thoughts.
Don't police my night thoughts, but night thought cop. Night thought cop.
Sorry for policing your night thoughts.
Thank you for apologizing.
You're welcome for apologizing. Thank you.
I want to shout out everybody who's joining us in the chat. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi, Pie Oh My. Hi, Cait is hot. Hi, Lil Ring Donkey. Hi, Hot Sauce Bob, who says Jack is a thought. You are a
What the-
thought. That hoe over there is you. And honestly, I agree.
Well, you said it.
I agree. Hello, everybody. So good to see you all. Hi, Valerie is hot. Hi, everybody. Love you all. I don't shout out the chat enough, but if you are listening to the show as a podcast, pop into the chat anytime you'd like. We're live recording this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And also, if you're listening to this as a podcast and you missed the live broadcast, you can listen to this exact same episode on YouTube if you need a visual reference at any point in the show. It's synced up with the YouTube version. Just search for the YouTube video with the same title as this podcast episode. I put in the sweet, delicate hours of work so that you can have the most joyful, most visual, most audio listening experience.
And I understand there are going to start being clips.
There already are clips. I'm doing clips. I'm doing clickbait type fucking shit. I'm making thumbnails.
Is it working?
I'm not a famous YouTuber yet, but really any day now, I think I'm going to take off. I think I'm going to be like, what do you call the Jake Paul group of friends?
The team 10.
We're going to be Team 69.
Wow, I'm looking at your page and you do now have like the Uber driver sucked me off type thumbnails.
Chuck! YouTube.com/hotandrich. Just subscribe for fun, even if you're never going to watch a fucking video. Just throw me a freaking bone, to quote Dr. Evil.
Just throw me a freaking bone here, people.
Oh, God. Throw me a freaking bone here. Throw me a Oh, hey, we got some feedback. Cait is Hot says, the podcast and the YouTube, quote, syncs up great.
Wow.
Syncs up great.
Exactly what you want to hear.
Syncs up great. Hey, James Pickens just subscribed to the YouTube. Thank you, James. I don't know what your name is in the chat, but I saw your little YouTube subscription. Sorry to dox you like that. I'm really into the thumbnails. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just go to my YouTube page and look at all my dorky ass fucking clickbait thumbnails, okay? And drag me for it. Make fun of me for it. Because I deserve to be...
While giving a 5-star
But give me 5
review.
stars. Listen, everybody. I found out that 2-star review that hated when I sipped water.
Yeah.
I found out that is only from Apple Podcasts Canada. So you can't even see it on the US Apple Podcast app. Only I could see it.
So you just told everybody about that.
I told everybody about it when really only Canadians really could have seen it.
And, that's basically like it's not happening.
And honestly, like Canada, you guys have free healthcare. You can afford to be dehydrated. Okay? Do you know how much I pay to potentially have to go to the hospital for dehydration a month? $600.
Wow.
You know how much you pay? 0, I guess. I don't know.
Doll hairs.
I did no research, but I'm pretty sure you have free medicine. Canada, check your privilege, okay? You could get dehydrated anytime you want, and someone would give you free water.
Not here. You got to buy it.
Well, we have this thing. I guess we pay water bill. Canadians have a water bill, right?
Yes.
Or do they?
I don't think you don't need to get into this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Honestly, I love Canadians. I have some very dear friends who are Canadians who live in Canada. One of my best friends in the whole world is moving to Canada for 2 months.
Wow.
Pretty soon as a trial run. She might make it permanent. So,
could be a permanent thing.
I don't know why I'm telling you guys that, but maybe you care. Do you care?
Is she a celebrity?
No, she's just my friend.
Oh, okay.
I won't say who. Good friend. All right. I miss wine like so bad. I'm on Whole30 and antibiotics for my UTI going on fucking a month now. Pretty much. Almost a month of being on antibiotics, which is definitely gonna that's not good for you to be on that many antibiotics.
No, you need your biotics at some point.
I just ordered probiotics to take the second I get off my antibiotics.
Really?
Yes.
Does it work that way?
I don't know. There's conflicting reports when I Google it.
Well, I'm sure you won't get conflicting reports if you ask a Twitch chat about it.
Oh, no. Twitch, please do not weigh in on my antibiotics situation. Please. Please don't tell me. Let me suffer on my own. Apparently you get... Okay, sorry. This is a celebrity podcast, but we're talking about my antibiotics.
Oh, boy.
Apparently you get a yeast infection, Jack.
What?
If you don't go on probiotics, you can get a yeast infection.
Wow.
I don't want to bake bread. in my vagina.
I don't want to bake bread.
I don't want to bake bread.
No, it's not called bake bread. Don't call it bake bread.
That's not what you call a yeast infection?
Nobody says that you got a bit... Cait, here we go again.
That's not what a yeast infection is? You don't bake a bread? That's how everyone made their sourdough at the beginning of... No? Oh.
Cait, now you're going very blue.
I miss wine. I'm going to be drinking wine on the 31st of this month.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. Big wine day for me. But I don't know what kind of wine.
Hey, why not?
Maybe I'll get a nice, like, expensive bottle because I've saved so much money not buying wine this whole month. Maybe I'll buy a $40 bottle. That's probably the most expensive bottle I would have ever bought of wine in my life. It's $40.
Wow.
Usually I stick to the $15 range. You know, second cheapest. Always go for the second cheapest. Oh, okay. Are you hot? It's hot in LA. Really
I'm hot. I am not rich.
Actually, same. Because we're married and we have the same money. So neither of us are rich.
Okay, we're rich in love.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
I know. It's also... It's not used to buy, things.
You can't pay rent and love.
Cannot buy stuff.
What if you're fucking your landlord?
It sucks because I do like to buy stuff.
I know I love fucking buying stuff. I could buy stuff all day and all night. I love to buy stuff.
Oh, it rocks. Are you kidding me?
I mean, listen, do I like capitalism in theory? Hell no. But do I like to buy stuff?
Yeah, personally, it's cool to buy something new.
Fucking horny to buy stuff. Sometimes I'm in a bad mood and then I'll buy stuff.
I'll
feel better.
You know what's a moment that you're in for a good time? You hear a receipt printing. You're like, I'm about to have bought some stuff.
Inject that receipt printing straight into my freaking veins. My freaking veins. Oh my God. Listen, I don't like it about myself, but I always think about the beginning of Fight Club.
Listen.
You know the beginning of Fight Club where he talks about how he's like collected all this stuff, like his IKEA furniture and like Calvin Klein underwear. I always think about myself like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm collecting stuff.
I think Mark's talked about commodity fetishization, and you talk about getting horny for buying things. Those are actually synonyms.
That's that.
Those are the synonyms.
That is that. That is that. And that is that. Okay.
Same thing.
Yeah. I got a lot of celebrity stuff to talk about, so let's just get into it. Okay. By the way, if anybody's caught up on Below Deck Mediterranean, oh my fucking God. Justice for Hannah. Justice for Hannah on Below Deck Mediterranean. I've always liked Hannah. And she got fucking shanked and kicked off the show because someone narked on her for having anti-anxiety meds and a weed CBD vape. Not even weed.
CBD vape?
Not even weed. Literally, like...
That's brutal.
I fucking have a new reality TV enemy, and it's Malia, because she narked on Hannah for having Valium and a fucking CBD vape. And so she got Hannah kicked off of the fucking yacht. And Hannah was the chief stew. Okay? She was the chief stew for like every season of Below Deck Mediterranean. And the show is going to be shit without her. Nobody wants to watch Bugsy. Sorry. Bugsy, she's fine, but she's not a star. Like Hannah. Ugh. Fuck. If you watch Below Deck Mediterranean, like, and you need a safe place to cry about the injustice of Hannah getting narked on by Malia, the narc, please slide into my DMs. They're always open. I'm really upset. I just watched the episode this morning while I was mopping. Shout out to mopping. Okay. Let's do a segment of the show I like to call Hot Seconds. TikTok, TikTok, tick tock tock, ticky ticky tock. This is Hot Seconds. It's a part of the show where we do a topic, but we only talk about it for a whole second. Okay. Great. First hot second. Why the fuck is Mariah Carey friends with Millie Bobby Brown?
They're friends, I guess.
Mariah Carey tweeted this picture of them together. They're close enough that they like either got COVID tested to get lunch together because they're not wearing masks and they're like inside having lunch somewhere. Like Mariah tweeted this picture, said like that Millie Bobby Brown like dropped in for lunch. What? This is a Mad Libs of celebrity that I was not expecting. Why? What? Mariah Carey, Queen Mimi, the elusive Chanteuse, and 11 are friends? What?
It's weird,
Is
for
she
sure.
in the Lamely? Is Millie in the Lamely? Oh my God. Lamb Millie.
Oh no.
Do you think she oh my God. Do you think she goes by Lamb Millie?
Lamb Millie.
Lamb Millie? Bobby Brown. Lamb Millie Bobby Brown. Wow.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't have a problem with them being friends. I'm just like, why?
So,
Why?
interesting. I don't know why. I probably wouldn't be friends with like a little
Isn't
kid.
she like a kid? A little kid? I mean, I don't think it's like fucking sketchy. I don't think it's weird. It is weird, I guess. But it's not like nefarious. It's just odd. Are they working on a project together? But then it's like, what project?
What
Project? Is Mariah Carey like producing a show or something? Millie Bobby Brown shouldn't be playing Mariah Carey. Like they're. What?
Yeah.
Is happening?
I'm going to go ahead and say, what the heck?
I'm gonna have to go ahead and say, what the heck?
What the heck?
Jack, I can't deal with this.
What the heck? Excusez-moi.
Excuse me. And why?
Excusez-moi.
Mariah, please bring back your reality show, Mariah's World. It was the best thing ever. Please bring it back. Please. I beg you. Please, please, please bring back your reality show. It was my favorite reality show of all time. Okay, next hot second. Is Ashley Benson engaged to G-Eazy?
Wow.
Because she was spotted with a ring on her ring finger. Here's a picture of them at the grocery store. You know what? Let me talk about this picture for the podcast listeners and just to talk about it. Ashley Benson and G-Eazy, they're bringing their car back. They're bringing their cart from the grocery store back to their car. And Ashley Benson has her hand in her pocket, okay? But it's in her pocket in such a way that it looks like she's perfectly showing off a ring. Like she knows the paparazzi's there and she knows she wants them to take a picture of her wearing a ring. Because this is a very unnatural hand placement in the pocket. It's like she just put her fingers in the pocket from the nail to the fucking middle knuckle. Like this. It's uncomfortable. That's not enough hand in pocket. It's not enough hand in pocket. Anyway, you gotta ask the question, are they engaged? They've only been together a few months. She was with Cara at the beginning of the quarantine. I would say they're moving too fast. If I cared at all, which I don't. Okay, next hot second. Ellen fired 3 of her producers from The Ellen Show. Ellen, still hasn't really had any consequences. Oh, another Ellen thing is that apparently her robbery, remember we reported on that. Her robbery was apparently an inside job. Like the cops told the other people in her gated community not to worry because Ellen's robbery was an inside job. Jack, what do you think that means?
What do I think that means?
What do you think the inside job means?
Now, what do I think that means?
What do you think inside job means? Do you think they faked the robbery?
Well, if you're saying that,
I think
I definitely could think that you could fake a robbery or get confused about something being gone and then want to report it because you could think you could get like sympathy because you were being robbed. It's definitely within the realm of possibility kind of thing.
Well, or Bush did it.
Probably Bush.
Wouldn't be the first inside job. Just kidding. Anyway, yes, she fired 3 of her producers, one of which is Jonathan. She fired Jonathan. Who's Jonathan? This is Jonathan.
Ask everybody. Ask Jonathan, your producer. Who said you were?
I was invited.
Wow. Remember Jonathan, the producer that
Ask Jonathan, your producer.
that invited Ellen to Dakota Johnson's birthday party? God, I can't. It's like ASMR to me. It's so soothing to watch Dakota Johnson, like, fucking, like, stand up to Ellen DeGeneres. Play it again. Come on. Just play it one more
Everybody.
time. Oh, it's so good. So soothing.
Ask Jonathan, your producer. Who said you were?
I was invited.
Oh, that's so soothing. That is ASMR to me. That is so nice. Okay, Jack. Now let's ask a question that we ask every day on this show. Are Zach Braff and Florence Pugh still together? Yeah. They are. I think. At
You don't
this
know for
point,
sure?
I don't really know, actually.
There just hasn't been reporting.
There haven't been any paparazzi photos in a long time of them together. I can't tell if she's in Laurel Canyon with him at his house or if she's back in the UK. I've really been trying to keep tabs, but I can't confirm or deny. So actually change that yes to a can't confirm or deny.
Okay.
Because I can't confirm or deny that they're still together. I mean, can you?
It's too much to ask of anybody, really. I mean, it's like,
I'm
do you
starting
know how to fucking do it? Come on.
I'm starting to have doubts, you know? It's like, let's look at her Instagram. Pugh. Okay. Florence. Pugh. Okay. I mean, I don't think she would have gone anywhere. She did just adopt a dog with that guy, Zach Braff. But, like, let's look at her stories. Her stories tell me nothing. She's just reposting other. Okay. I think they're still together. I'm going to go with my gut and say I think they're still together. Yes. Change that back to a yes.
Okay.
They are. Some plugs before we move on to the main topics. Here's a plug for Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's 10 p.m. Pacific. I am going to be doing the Austin Sketchfest. It's a virtual show. It's on Twitch. I'm going to tweet out the link because I don't remember it by heart. But me and my comedy partner, Joan Haley Ford, we are a sketch group called Red and Yellow, and we are doing the premiere episode of Fall Talk, a talk show about fall, this Saturday, the 22nd, at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's 10 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what it is, East Coast, 7?
Who knows?
Hard to say. But we're doing Fall Talk this Saturday at 8 p.m. Central. Do not miss it. It's for the Austin Sketchfest. It's a virtual sketch comedy festival. We were supposed to be doing it in Austin, but obviously, like, that ain't happening. So we're doing it virtually. And the festival has an amazing lineup. If you like comedy and you're missing watching live comedy, I think you should definitely check out the entire lineup because there's some amazing acts. Alana Johnston is doing a show, I think, earlier in the day on Saturday at, I think, 6 for a self-esteem party, and she's great. She's a friend of mine. A lot of great acts in the show. It's going to be fun. So tune in 8 p.m. Central Time on Saturday. Austin Sketchfest. I'll tweet it out, but you can probably also just Google the link. You'll figure it out. Maybe I'll put it in the show notes. I'll put the link in the show notes today and on Friday's show as well. Okay. Jack, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You just give me like 5 seconds here. I'll get your slides back up.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just having some computer issues these days, everybody.
It's all good. It's all gravy. Yeah, that's my main plug. That's my main plug. My other podcast. You know, do you like when I do mid-show plugs? I don't feel like podcasts ever do mid-show plugs.
I mean, people's attention is better,
We don't have ads on the show. So think of these as just like our ads that I'm not getting any money
I'm ready to go whenever you are.
My next plug is my other podcast is out for season 2. It's called This Podcast is Self-Care. I host it with Drew Spears. Search for that wherever you get podcasts. We have a couple great episodes out. We got more coming. It's a great podcast. Also, if you're new to the Cait Raft podcast extended universe, you can binge This Podcast is Self-Care. All those episodes are pretty evergreen. So binge away. Okay, let's get into our main topics. We've got a lot to discuss. First of all, Cole Sprouse has finally broken his silence on his breakup with Lilli Reinhardt. Let's talk about that. He did this like emo as fuck Instagram post where he's like doing a Taylor Swift folklore in the woods with like a little tote bag, and he's staring off into the woods, and he says, quote, "Lilli and I initially separated in January of this year, deciding to more permanently split in March. What an incredible experience I had. I'll always feel lucky and cherish that I had the chance to fall in love. I wish her nothing but the utmost love and happiness moving forward. All I'll say about it, anything else you hear doesn't matter. Also, her movie comes out soon. I'm sure she's just as incredible in it as everything else she does. Thanks, guys." End quote. Hey, nice of him to plug her movie. Didn't say what it was called. So how am I going to watch it? But hey, he broke his silence. You know, don't you love a good silence breaking? Wow. Earlier on this episode, I broke my silence about electrocuting my butt. I love a good silence breaking. It's like, it's cool. It's really cool. Okay, here's another topic. Olivia Jade, okay, OJ, as we like to call her. You may know her from the college admissions scandal or as a YouTube beauty blogger. Well, the feds are gearing up for their big trial or sentencing, I guess, because they pleaded guilty. So Olivia Jade's parents, Aunt Becky, a.k.a. Lori Loughlin, and Massimo Giannulli, are gearing up for their sentencing in August. They're about to go to prison for scamming their kids into USC, pretending like they were in the crew team. The feds are now saying they think Olivia Jade was maybe in on it. This was covered by a lot of media outlets today. Apparently, the assistant U.S. attorney, Justin O'Connell, thinks that she asked her parents if she should tell her. Okay, wait. Let me back up. Okay. The Cut wrote about this, and they said, quote, "She allegedly asked her parents if she should tell her advisor that USC was her first choice, to which her mother reportedly replied, 'Yes, but it might be a flag for the weasel to meddle.' And also, 'Don't say too much to that man.'" Giannulli, meanwhile, may have called him a nosy bastard. End quote. Wow, so the parents are like, don't talk to your guidance counselor about where you want to go to school, because that guy's a nosy fucking bastard. Okay? That guy's a nosy bastard. The weasel. She's calling him the weasel, the guidance, the college counselor at whatever private school she went to. She's calling him a weasel. He's calling him a bastard. Fucking weird.
Weird people.
I don't know. OJ. Prayers for OJ. They think she was complicit in the cheating scam. Some source talked to Us Weekly earlier this year saying that OJ would have never gone along with it if she thought this would happen, which also kind of implicates that she knew what was going on. I don't know. Interesting stuff.
So this is kind of like an if she did it.
Yeah. This is an if she did it.
If she did it kind of thing.
Free OJ.
I don't know about that. Not now. Now I don't agree.
The parents are the ones who did the crime.
But
give OJ her Sephora contract back. Let her.
This is where you and I part.
Let her hawk some eyeshadow.
This is where
palettes.
we part.
Let her hawk some eyeshadow palettes for like $30.
I don't know.
Whatever. She's not a child. She's like 20. 21? She's old as hell at this point. She's not a child. Pee-pee smoker in the chat says she's just a child.
A pee-pee smoker.
But
anyway.
yeah, she was a teen when this happened. Like, I don't really fault her. It's really Aunt Becky and Massimo's fault, you know? Okay, let's just get into it. Let's talk about Brittany, okay? Jack, you already know about this, actually.
I heard a little about this morning.
So Brittany, hey everybody. So basically my power went out at the end of the episode there, and I didn't get a chance to finish the show. But my power's back on now, and I'm just here to, edit the podcast, and I thought I would clarify why I got cut off mid-sentence there. Anyway, I love you all so much. And I'm sorry I didn't get to finish the episode. There was so much more I wanted to talk about. And guess what? We're going to talk about it. It's just going to be on Friday. So tune in on Friday if you want to watch live. That's at 4 p.m. on twitch.tv/hotandrich. Or wait for the podcast. It'll be up Friday night. Okay. Until next time, stay hot and stay rich, baby. Shout out to LADWP, Department of Water and Power. Thanks for putting my power back on.
I'm so fucking rich and hot. I'm so